Hello friends, this is Ephraim Odega on Mankind Entrepreneurship Niche. This is where we talk about how to make and maximize money. You know, we are entrepreneurs. Our job is to make money. Remember, an entrepreneur is a risk taker and an investor and solution provider. You provide solution and you are given money. This channel, this is where we are going to concentrate. We are going to provide several ways of making extra money for yourself. Remember, these days, no one source of income is adequate, and as such, we are going to expose many ways of making extra income for yourself. Please, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube, please hit the subscription button and the like, and whenever we come up again, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today we are going to talk on something nobody has been talking about it. Nobody has spoken about step-by-step guide to choosing a hustle. We know a hustle is getting extra something to give you extra money, engaging in something by the side of your main work in order to give you extra source of income. Remember, this side hustle you are going to choose must not conflict with your main job. Otherwise, the main job will become side hustle and side hustle will become main job. So it must not conflict in any way. So these are things you are going to consider now. Step-by-step guide in choosing a side hustle for yourself. First of all, step one, which is very critical, is self-assessment or holy anger. You must assess yourself. Look, am I okay with where I am now? Am I happy with my state of being? That anger must be in you. You must remember that you are inadequate. You are not complete with where you are now. You have somewhere in mind to go, and what you are working the job you are doing presently cannot provide such opportunity to be where you want to be. It is this urge in you, it is this drive in you that will make you to say, okay, let me get something for myself. Let me get something for myself so that I can get out of this quagmire I have found myself. So that is the starting point. You must assess yourself and you must develop holy anger in order to get out of this quagmire. After assessing yourself and knowing that yes, you are not complete, you are deficient, you need somewhere, you need to move, then you set a goal. What do I need? What amount of money do I need to acquire to achieve what I want to achieve? For instance, I need to buy a car at the end of 12 months, or I want to get married after 6 months, or I want to change my furniture, or I want to buy a home. These are the things that can propel you to look for extra source of income, because the present job is not enough to provide for that. Remember, the amount you will now look for will depend on your financial need. They say what is pursuing you will determine your speed in life. If a goat is pursuing you, the speed will be different from when a lion is pursuing you. When a lion is pursuing you, you are likely to jump a house, skip through a building in order to escape from the lion. So if what is pursuing you is that you need $100 or $100K every month to be able to achieve your need, you know you are going to engage in something more serious, something very serious. Then if your aim is to get maybe $500, okay, let's say $5,000 at the end of the year, $5,000 extra. The job you'll be looking for will be quite different from the one where you are looking for 100K at the end of the year. So that is that. You must set a goal. Your goal will be determined by what is pursuing your aim in front. Remember, your goal has to be specific. You have to put a figure to it. How much do I need? I need 100K. How much do I need? I need 50K. I need 5K. It must be. And also the amount you're going to, your goal must be measurable at any point in time. If the time you want this money is for 12 months, and by 6 months, by June, you have not gotten 50K, you are not meeting up, so you have to wake up. You must be measurable from time to time. Am I working towards achieving my goal? And it must be achievable. Must be something that is achievable. You can't just say I want to own the tallest building in 6 months. Is it achievable? It may not be achievable. It must also be realistic. It must be realistic, something that people achieve. I want to create human being in 1 year. It may not be realistic. So it's not, and your goal also must be time bound. You must fix time for it to achieve it. You can't say I want to achieve 100K. You didn't say when you are going to achieve it. No, you must give definite time when you expect to achieve this. That is your step 2. And you now move to your step 3, which is also very important. That is environmental analysis. You are going to analyze your environment. Where do you live? These days, the whole world is our environment. The whole world is our environment. When you are online, the whole world is your community, is your constituency. But if you are offline, you are likely to be restricted. You are likely to be restricted by distance. So in that case, you minimize, you localize your environment. For instance, if I'm offline, I'm looking for business that will enable me to earn some extra income, I will have to comb my environment, analyze my environment. What is there in my environment? What services can be generated in my environment? These services, how are they being generated before? What is that thing that my community needs that is not being provided by the existing structure? You think of all these things, then you discover gap. We say you discover gap in knowledge, then you discover gap in need of your community. Then you say, okay, this is a gap. I have to fill this gap. How do I fill this gap? People are already there before, though their solution might not be optimal, but you now have to provide optimal solution. Your solution has to be superior to what is in existence. So you must have a unique selling point, something that others are not doing, something that will add value to what is existing. Remember, an entrepreneur is a businessman, is a risk taker. He works for money and is a solution provider. If and the money the entrepreneur is looking for is in another man's hand, then how will the person hand over that money to me, the entrepreneur? It's not because nobody just hands over anything to you. There has to be exchange of value, either a product or a service. You have to hand over something before they willingly hand over the money to you. If you don't have a service, if you don't have a solution, you will be a poor man. Nobody is going to give you money for nothing. So we will evaluate our environment, know what is required, and know how best we are going to put it. For instance, before you tell people that I have this, no, it's going to be different from what others are providing before. You cannot force people out of the people they already know, people they are already familiar with. You have to prove that, yes, I have something which these people didn't have. That is the only way you can drag them from the other side to your own side and make money. For instance, if you want to enter into some businesses that others are there, but you discover that there's something still missing. First of all, you have to look at the people on ground. You must study the environment. Who are those people on ground? Who are the competitors? Who are those people already in the market? Can I compete with these people? Can I surpass their quality? Can I surpass their customer service? Can I surpass the services they provide? You must be ready to face them. If you cannot surpass that, you better leave that line of business because you will run at a loss. For instance, some companies, they have been established in some businesses before. For instance, minerals. And you say you want to, maybe they are selling their own 50 cents per bottle. And you want to sell 50 cents. It's going to be difficult for you to get it. Okay, you now come and say, okay, I want to sell 40 cents. And those people feel that 40 cents is good, but it's not very good. They may decide to drown you. They may decide to sell 2 cents and you'll be out of market in less than 1 year. So in that case, you will not you won't have to compete with such people. So those are the things that guides you in choosing what kind of business you want to choose. After you have now evaluated the environment, you will go to market research. Market research, that will now be item 4, step 4. You go into market research. What is this? You now more studies, the other side you study the environment, now you go into the market by itself. What is the solution? What is the problem in this community? What is the problem in this community in particular? Then who are those providing it? What is the superior solution that I have? Then you will have to come up with your superior solution. Then who are those there? How are they surviving? Then you provide your unique selling point. After the unique selling point, you would have, after you have tested it for several other activities, several other businesses, at the end of it, many ideas would have been in your head, running around in your head. You have generated several ideas. But fortunately, unfortunately, you cannot pursue all these ideas. You cannot execute them. What do? You have to trim them down. How do you trim them down? How do you know the one you prefer and the ones you keep aside first? We have developed a template with which to trim down this, to filter down the businesses you want to filter. We will go to the template and see how it works there. But in a nutshell, please, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please press the subscription button and the like, so that whenever we come again, we'll be the first to be notified. And that will be an encouragement to us to produce more videos for you. So we get to you have the variables and constant. You have the side hustle you want to take on. You have the target you want. You have the weaknesses. You have the strength and the current job you have. Remember, side hustle means you have something in the main. Then you now go on to the variables. One of them is your financial need. As I said earlier, what is pursuing you determines your speed. What you are aiming at, it determines the amount, the goal you have. So you set your financial need will enable you to set your goal at a certain amount. Then the other criteria is time. Do you have time for this business, considering what you are already doing? If you have time, then it's a strength. If you don't have time, it's a weakness. Then you go ahead, you say skill. Do I have the skill for this business I'm proposing? Yes, if I have skill, then it's a strength. But if I don't have skill, I have to go and train first how to do that. Then the job can, if something may not immediately take off, then it's a weakness. Then what other thing? Passion and interest. Do I have passion for this thing? You may see an opportunity existing somewhere, but you may not have passion for it. And passion sustains you when everything is down. So passion will help you to keep on doing that business, even when many things are against you. Do you have passion for it? If you have passion, then it's a strength. Then, do I have facilities that I can use for this business? Before I start buying and so on, do I have facility? If it's, for instance, if it's a telephone battery charging, do I have a shop where I will start it? Or am I going to go and rent a shop for it? If I have an existing shop where I'm doing other things, I can attach it by the side. So I have a facility. Otherwise, it will be a weakness. Then, capital outlay. How much is involved in establishing this business? Can I afford it? If you can afford it, strength. If you cannot afford it, it becomes a weakness. And so on. So at the end of the day, you calculate the scores, the strengths and the weaknesses. Anyone that carries the day becomes your choice in that business. That will now become your step 5. The one that carries the day becomes your choice. So that is how we choose a side hustle as an entrepreneur. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that right now, so that the next one you'll be notified about it.
Yes, this is the template we have produced to enable us filter all the proposed or all the potential side hustles we need to take on. After exploring our environment and the market situation, we came up with several options. But unfortunately, we cannot embark on all of them. So this template will be used to filter down these choices and make fewer choices at the end of it. For instance, we are starting with this example. This person has a provision shop and wants to take on video editing. Remember the constant you have: job, goal, strength and weaknesses, and current job. So his financial needs is a variable. Financial needs of this person who has a shop is $10,000. We now check, is it possible for him to make $10,000 from video editing? The answer says no, so it's a weakness. Then, has the person gotten time to carry out video editing? It's no, it's a weakness. Then, has he got the skill? It's no, it's a weakness. The marketing, yes, it's a strength. Capital, yes, it's a strength. Facilities, no, it's a weakness. The passion, no, it's a weakness. Regulations, because there are no regulations prohibiting regulation involving having a video editing business with a provision shop, so it's a strength. Now you have to compare the scores. It's 3 to 5. Strength is 3 and weakness is 5, and as such, it's a no choice. It's a no choice for him. Then the other example is a hair salon operator having a phone charging business, and his goal is $7,000. Financial is $7,000. Can he or she make $7,000 from phone charging? It's not possible, so it's a weakness. But has he got the time? Yes, he has the time. The skill? Yes, he has the skill, because there are no specialized skills for it. Marketing? Yes, he has marketing. Capital, he may not have the capital, it's a weakness. Facility, he may not have. Regulation is a strength. Passion is a strength. I check on the scores, 5-3. So the saloon owner can attach phone charging business to his business. Can just make make out a space in front or by the side of the shop, and the business will go on from there. So it's a good choice. Then talk of a salon owner and dressmaking. The financial need is $5,000. Can you make it? It's not possible in dressmaking and the hair salon. So it's a weakness. Time is a weakness. Marketing could be a skill. He has the skill. Then capital, no. Legal, yes. Facility, he hasn't got the facility. Passion is no. And the score is 3-5. So the strength is 3 and the weakness is 5. So it's a no choice business. Then you talk of a teacher and graphics. You wanted a $2,000. It's possible, so it's a strength. Time, yes, time is there. Skill is there. Marketing is there. Capital is strength. Regulation is strength. Facility is a strength. Passion is a strength. You check on the scores, 8-0. So it's a good choice. A teacher can carry out graphic designing as part of his side hustle. Then you talk of two rentals. Somebody who has a two shop want to engage two renting, and he has his goal is $5,000. Is it possible? No, it's a weakness. Skill, yes. Marketing, no. Capital, yes, because he already owns some tools. Regulation, no. Facilities, yes. Passion, yes. Time, he has the time. So the score is 5-3. So it's a yes choice. It's a yes choice. He can take on this business. So this is how we use this template to narrow down our choices of side hustle. I hope with this template the choice has been simplified for you, and you no longer have problem making the right choices. So let us continue in our daily hustles and increase our sources of income.